Hello everyone and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 and our Newcastle United series for the beta as we go forward. Last time out we got through pre-season, we made our first signing. Do go and check out that video if you haven't already. And today we are going to take on Stoke in our first Premier League game. It's an away match against Stoke. It's not going to be easy, but hopefully we can get the job done. Somebody wants Gillespie, a youngster of ours on loan. We're not going to take him. We also have another offer in here for Isaac Hayden, but it is on loan, which I'm not really interested in. Also reject this one for Gillespie. I've already clicked that. I don't want to see this message every time, but apparently that's not worked. And Sterry, he's not going to Oxford either, I don't think, so we might want to keep him in the team. So today we'll get through this game. I am going to live comment. Hopefully that'll be alright with you guys and it will look okay. As we go forward, we've got the pre-match tactical briefing reminder now. Biggest positive, opposition long-range shots. We've conceded none of the 10 shots attempted outside the box, and we've lost possession in central midfield in the middle area of the pitch. Let's handle the briefing and have a look. Fair atmosphere in the room. Most of the players are preoccupied with something else. What are they preoccupied with? Can I have a look at the dynamics and find out? Very happy at the club generally. Team's collective mental state hasn't changed. No significant changes to positioning. Players currently experiencing no noticeable change or reactions to events unfolding when playing. Is that no noticeable change in their vision or reactions to events unfolding when playing? I don't know if that's a good or bad thing if they're not reacting to things. Let's talk to the team. So we're going with the tactic. Player instructions fine. Match squad. I'm not really sure. I suppose I maybe should have changed this. I'm not really sure how to do this, to be honest. I've not done it up to now. Team instructions, they're all fine though. This is all done up to now. Opposition, I don't want to add anything. We should maybe do add a scenario for the match plans and say if we're drawing we're away from home. So if we're drawing in the 70 to 90 minutes, I think we should maybe go defensive on the current tactic, and maybe we can go more direct passing and go, actually let's just go route one, and what else can we do? I think that's really it, isn't it? So let's put that in there. But let's add a scenario where if we're drawing in 45 to 70 minutes, we go attacking and then we can drop back after that. And also in a scenario where we are losing by 1 goal, we want to go probably quite attacking, don't we? Mentality, attacking straight away and try and hit them back. So let's see how that goes. Obviously that is a risk if we're losing by 1 goal at any time, because as soon as we concede we will then go attacking and you're always at risk of conceding again, but I think that's the right way to go. So that will do for the team briefing, I think. So did that all work? It did all work. Right, if we go back and then I don't know what else you can do here. You just meant to hand over to your assistant, talk to the team, match squads. Let's talk about the very little reaction to Jacob Murphy's debut. I think there are different things that you can talk about, aren't there? Yeah, custom formation. Very little. Basically, there's very little reaction from the squad for anything that we say right now, because we're not changing anything. We're not doing anything different. We need to get on a winning run, or possibly be losing games for this to really work. And maybe then we'll get some feedback from the team if they're unhappy with the way that we're going with the tactic and different things like that. I'm not really sure how to use those briefings at this point, but we'll have to see. It'll be interesting to see the tactical switches happening in-game, having already been preset though. That's something that I am interested to see, and let me know how you've set up your teams with those kind of stuff. Roberts is not going anywhere, so we'll just reject both of those. And here we are. So this is the new match screen. Odds are on Stoke to win this one. We are 13th, they're 15th, but that's alphabetical alone. Stephen Ireland, I didn't even know he still played, but he has got a broken lower leg. And Eric Peters out with a bruised ankle for Stoke. We generally are alright. I think that's about us. So that's it for the match preview. If we go forward and pick our team now, Shadow Striker is going to be Ayoze Perez. We've got Saive up there and Diame up there. I'm probably not going to change anything here. We could possibly throw George Williams in here. Not for Diame though. I'm going to change him in for Saive and give him a debut. Or is he not allowed to play? Why is he not allowed to play? This is the trouble with this new system. He's unregistered, right? So if we go to our squad and go to the registration, just quickly auto-select and confirm selection. That should allow us to pick him. There we go. He is now eligible. We've got Marino and Shelvey both in midfield. I'm happy for them to play there. Do we want Paul Dummett at left wing back? He's going to have to because we can't put the other two in. Manquillo at right wing back. Yep, Deandro Yedlin injured. Kieran Clark can't play. He is injured. So Lejeune will come in. Alongside Mbemba and Lascelles with Carl Darlow, our keeper for this one. So that's the team we're going to be playing. We'll have to see how they do. I'm interested to see how George Williams does in the Shadow Striker role up front for us. But this is going to be quite an exciting game. Yeah, let's just go forward. I think they're just going to restrict the number of substitutes that we've got as a hangover from the friendly days. I'm not sure why it hasn't auto-limited the number of substitutes, but there you go. This is a cool little graphic that comes up at the start of the game. You can see George Williams has a photo in there, but none of the other players do. Once you upload the face packs, so they will start to be populated a little bit. I'm also not sure whether I want to put in the face packs or the actual logos yet, because it does have implications for copyright on YouTube. So I'm going to have a little think about that and see if that is something we want to do. Let me know in the comments if it bothers you having all of the logos in the face packs, or if you're happy with the game in its vanilla form. I do tend to prefer them, but I'm just not sure how to take that forward. I quite like the new Team Talk area though, with a little boardroom style thing. I'm going to be calm and tell the lads that I want them to show me what they can do. They haven't reacted too well to that. If we talk to the defence and say passionately that I want them to give me a solid defensive effort. Again, nobody is reacting because I'm a new manager to the team. So let's just end the team talk and kick off the game, and we'll go from there. So let's have a look at the new cinematic for players coming out onto the pitch. You can see quite interesting with the stadium in the background there. Not too much of a cinematic. And Stoke kick off our Premier League season. So it's Chopu Moting coming forward. Now Berahino. It's got players around him. Good tackle there, but a foul given away. So not a good tackle. Shelvey being called up by the referee very early on. Interesting they're playing Asamoah with an injury. Maybe that's something we can exploit. If he's got a knock, we could possibly go in hard on him. But Mikel Merino has got a yellow card. Burnley now leading Huddersfield. I quite like this little flash up here. That's a lot better than the old style of dropping them down the right hand side of the screen. But 10 minutes in, not an awful lot happening. The possession mostly going in our direction. They're trying to come through the middle of us. We're mostly hitting down the left wing. Marino, assistant manager, telling me to tell Marino to back off, but at the moment not an awful lot happening. We've had the only shot. We're edging the fouls. Burnley now leading Huddersfield by 2-0. This is a game I would expect us to win, if I'm being entirely honest. I know it's away from home against Stoke, and I would take a 0-0 draw, or a score draw, any kind of draw really. But we do have the first highlight now. It's Manquillo on the ball, losing out to Asamoah, who finds Chopu Moting. Now Fletcher gets the ball out to Asamoah again. Ball in to Chopu-Moting. The two of them just playing their own game right now. It's then put across to Berahino, trying to run down the right flank. He goes for goal, and it's just over the bar. The first real chance of the game, and that's a nice little graphic to have added in there. Just the shot going over the bar. Jonjo Shelvey now picking up a yellow card as well, so that's 2 that we've got on bookings, which we are going to want to watch out for. And now Crystal Palace have the lead against Swansea. So far I quite enjoy the new match interface. I do think it looks very, very good. but I am a little bit concerned about the stuttery nature of it and whether that is going to improve over time, because my laptop doesn't feel like it's using all of its CPU at the moment. So I think it's maybe more to do with the game than it is anything else. But at half time it is 0-0. So let's go to the dressing room and talk to the team. I'm going to say that I'm pleased to how things are going, keep it up, and everybody has reacted well. We were expected to lose this game, so I'm reasonably happy to just send them out there again. Now we've gone attacking because the new tactics should have kicked in, and you can see there it says change tactics at 5-2-3-0 wing back. That's just showing that the new sort of thing that we put in there has come up. You can see the extra shots now being taken as well. A couple for us, one for Stoke too. We are edging the shots still. What's possession stats like? We are edging possession as well. Everton now leading West Brom. Kevin Morales with the goal for them. And Burnsley 3-0 up at Huddersfield now. And there is a free kick here from Shaqiri. Swung towards the back stick. Berahino's header across to Asamoah. And we are a goal behind. Stoke have taken the lead, which means we are now going to stay on attacking until we get a goal back. But 1-0 down is not ideal. We do have another highlight here straight away though. It's Shelvey to Mbemba. Now Marino out to Lejeune. We will look to make a change if we don't get something back in the first 5 minutes. Williams onto Diame. Can we get an instant reply? Diame tries to spread it, but he's given the ball away to Hesse there. Well cut out by Shelvey. Marino to Diame. Now Williams tees up Manquillo. Players in the box for him to aim for. He puts it in. It's saved by Butland. Diame following up. Can't get to the ball though, and the defender able to clear it away. We are coming back once more with Shelvey. Now Manquillo to Marino. All the way back to the defender. Shelvey to Marino once more. Manquillo into Diame. Nice quick pass in here. Ball comes over to Marino, but Asamoah has stolen it. And Berahino gets it off to Hesse. Stoke now the ones coming at us. We need to be careful we don't concede a second here. Allen in the middle, but the highlight does come to an end and we do get a little reprieve. We are changing our tactics a little bit there. I think that's just switching to the attacking mentality. 2-0 now to Everton. I think we need to make a change really, don't we? Why don't we... Who do we want to switch out? Let's bring Jack Cole back on because Shelvey has not impressed me at all. And I might also just bring Matt Ritchie on for Diame and see if he can do anything for us. So I think that will probably do. Let's just go back to the pitch screen. Marino on the ball here, finds Ayoze Perez. Now it's Dummett in a good position. What can he do? Dummett in, and it's cleared out by Shawcross. So close to getting a good ball into the box there. Lejeune does pick up the ball. It's Marino to Dummett. Oh, you need to click confirm subs. There we go. Yeah, I think there's a few things that don't flow quite the same. I used to be able to just hit the spacebar and that would work. And I think maybe it's just a case of learning the new game, or maybe it's things that they'll address as the beta goes forward and they get some more feedback. We're into the last 20 minutes now, still losing. So we are going a bit more attacking. 15 minutes left to go. What else can we do at this point? We're already on attacking, so I don't want to risk changing things too much. We've just got 10 minutes left. We've not had a shot for most of the second half, which is a little bit concerning. What's this? That's formation. That is mentality. Right, we're going overload. That is now the new tactic that we're going to run with, is overload. These are quite helpful, the little drop down boxes here. And now Jamal Lascelles has picked up a yellow card. I'm not going to look to change any more players. I think I've got to trust them in the last 5 minutes to try and get something for us. But at the moment, still 1-0. We have had a couple more shots, but we've just not been able to break through. 4 minutes of added time on overload. Is it going to be our day or not? We've got a highlight here. 3 minutes of added time left to go. Zuma with the ball. Over to Wimmer. And Williams has got in. He's hit the post. Williams again. We get the equaliser, 1-1. George Williams on his debut, absolutely doing the job for us there. 1-1. We have managed to get that equaliser that we were after in the 92nd minute. George Williams hitting the post and then following up with a goal. And now Joe Allen on a red card. That might extend the length of the game a little bit. Marino to Ayoze Perez. Tries to find Williams, but Wimmer with a good tackle there in the box. Free kick given. And that will surely be all she wrote. But what a last bit of added time there. Getting that 92nd minute equaliser from our debutant, no less. And we are going to take a point from our first Premier League game away from home against Stoke. It could have been more, I think. I'm disappointed we conceded that goal. But getting that equaliser late on is a huge testament to the character of the team. Anytime you get a late equaliser like that. We do have Peters running down our left, but Manquillo gets across with a very big tackle there. And really, we're into the 96th minute. The referee's got to blow his whistle soon, surely. And there it is, the full-time whistle. George Williams getting the last-minute goal. A draw probably was a fair result, to be fair, but George Williams, a 92nd minute equaliser. That is absolutely excellent. Let's talk to the team and just tell them that I am happy with what I saw out there, and that should tee them up pretty well, and we can end the team talk. But that was really, really good. George Williams getting that late equaliser. Drama in our first game. I thought we were heading for a really disappointing 1-0 defeat, but that late goal, George Williams getting a debut to remember by scoring the equaliser in the 92nd minute. Our first goal for the new season, and it is excellently taken by young George Williams, 21 years old, the Welshman. We did get a fine because a lot of players picked up yellow cards, and they do tend to with this tactic. But I think that's going to be it for this episode. I just wanted to give you a little flavour of how the game works, really, especially when it comes to the match engine. I think that game did go on for quite some time because we're having to play it at a lower speed just because it looks a bit stuttery. Let me know if you do want me to switch to 2D going forward, at least until they smooth out the performance of that match engine. I'm trying to find the competition screen. There it is. So this is the league table after that first round fixture. We are 7th place at the moment on 1 point alongside Arsenal and Chelsea there. We've got difficult games to come. Next episode, I'll probably just do one more live com as well. It is the Caribou Cup, EFL Cup, let's call it the EFL Cup, at home against Barnsley. So that should be a winning game. But that's after the match against Crystal Palace. We are at home for that one at least, so we'll be able to see St James's Park. I might live com both of them or just one of them. But for now, that is going to be it. Do drop a like on the video if you like the new matching and enjoying this Newcastle series. Give me ideas for transfers in the comments down below. I need suggestions for good players. They need to be either free, on loan, or just dirt cheap because I can't afford anything else. And subscribe to the channel if you want to see more from this series. But until next time, see ya!